What Scott has done for me has really been great, and I would recommend anybody that's never tried it to speak to Scott Greenberg and see how it turns out and see what he has to say. I had had back pain for several years, and approximately 2 years ago, the back pain had gotten so severe that I went by ambulance to the hospital on 2 occasions into the emergency room and stayed over a few days. Wound up down in Florida on another vacation and wound up in the hospital. And the doctors had said at the hospital, it was time now for an operation to have a fusion for L3 and L4 on my back. The pain was so bad that when I walked, I was hunched over. I was using a cane all the time. And it got worse and worse. So I made the decision to get the operation, and I went to pre-op. I had a partner that we were doing a development project on in Florida, and I called my partner up and I said to him, I said, I'm going to be out of work for at least a month and maybe closer to 3 months. My partner suggested that I go see his brother-in-law, Scott Greenberg. I said, what does Scott do? He said he's a stem cell specialist, that he works on some Olympic players and professional athletes, and he might be able to fix you up. So we called Scott and we asked him all about the stem cell procedures. We showed him our MRIs that were 6 months apart and some that were current, and some x-rays, a lot of notes from the doctors. He looked at us and he said, I think I can fix you. He said, I feel 90% certain I can fix you. And by the way, the doctors in the hospital that were going to fuse the spine together only felt 80%. So I said, when can you start? He said, now. Well, there's no more medicine, no more drugs, no more cane, walking by, going to the gym, doing leg presses, doing leg curls, doing sit-ups, doing arm curls, tricep curls, and moving forward on a very great pace. If he can fix you, he'll tell you, and if he can't fix you, he'll tell you. That's it.